Yeah, we got a buff to Black Bolt in this week's over-the-air update, going from 7 to 8 power, which almost certainly will propel him to meta relevance. Clearly, he's much, much better now than Star-Lord, Master of the Sun, fellow 5/8, right? No, of course not. 1 power is not going to be enough to save Black Bolt these days. He did actually get nerfed long ago, if you recall, due to his combo with Stature. That was a powerful deck back in the day. Nowadays, I do not think a 5/8 Starbolt is enough. Black Bolt is enough to compete in the high octane meta that we have, but it was a good excuse to once again revisit a deck that's all about getting rid of your opponent's cards, deleting them from hand with Black Bolt, deleting them from deck with Yondu or Cable or Gladiator or Baron Zemo. But also we've now got Strife in the mix as an extra way to potentially duplicate that Black Bolt effect. So this was a fun extra reason to re-explore this deck, where you play some cheap on reveals early, you hit that Strife on turn 4 for the Black Bolt, and then again the Black Bolt on turn 5. Maybe you even play a Moon Knight on turn 3, although be careful, you can discard your Strife. For like 3 straight turns of discarding stuff from your opponent's hand, where hopefully they run out of cards in hand, and sometimes occasionally hopefully run out of stuff in deck as well, but basically really limit their choices, sometimes delete or steal really key cards for their game plan, hopefully steal their Star-Lord or Fin Fang Foom, because you're going to need to compete with the high-powered meta that we're in today. That said, you know, this is a really fun deck. It's definitely a meme first. It's a fun idea, not a great one, but it does always teeter right there where it's like, gosh, it feels so close, because you do steal games. I went 7-7 with this deck. Again, I was trying to get it above that 50% win rate, and I was like, look, I just kept staying right at 50-50, so I gave up. I was like, that's enough for a video, I gotta go. But it's like, man, it does feel close. I don't think refinement will save this one, though. I don't think there's like tweaks to make that will suddenly make this deck way better. I think it's just, you know, it doesn't compete on power, it only competes on sneakiness, and a lot of decks can just put out numbers, so it's really hard to get there. I think disruptive cards like this could stand to all be a little bit bigger, frankly, but they don't want cards like this to be too good because they're kind of frustrating to play against. So there's this natural balance there where the Snap team like doesn't want us to be in a Black Bolt meta where you lose all your cards. That's kind of toxic and evil. So it's fun as a meme deck, and that's probably where it belongs as a meme deck. Although, of course, I know some people think Star-Lord is toxic and evil as well, but that's more of a power level issue than a play experience issue. So all in all, a fun one to watch today, a fun one to play if you don't care too much about your rank. Thankfully, I hit Infinite with that last deck I posted. That deck was just insane for me. I climbed like crazy. So this one's more about fun, more about silliness, but a good chance to explore Black Bolt and Strife combinations to see just how fun and disruptive this can be. Okay, Strife Black Bolt, definitely a way to get rid of some cards. Mojo World is not our strongest suit, though, I will say. Maybe we want to kind of avoid that for a minute. That would be a great Black Bolt target later if it doesn't come out early. Starman Crater would actually be pretty helpful, and you know what? Baron Zemo is a really good way to do that. And if Baron Zemo hits an on reveal, that turns on your Strife a turn early too, which is great. Nico, pretty solid. The Demon's already out. Man, they're also pushing for Starman Crater despite the -3 deficit there. So Zemo, I mean, God knows what. Yondu is better to play before Zemo, of course, but I just want to stay on curve here and try to hit this Strife if we can. I think a pretty good chance you hit an on reveal in any given deck. Might be like a Victoria hand or something. That'd also be okay. Quinjet, not so great. Gambit, not so great. We do have bonus energy though, so we have some stuff to do now to activate Strife. I also think we could probably just go for a Nico here for the record. So this hits Black Bolt. Deafening Chord mid also works if you want a better Nico result, right? Maybe try to hit that Gambit, yeah. Not even bad against like a Misery if they had that somehow. Hit Gambit. No, Hood sucks. I mean, it's like we said, if they had a Misery, sure. There's the Gambit. Oh boy. Black Bolt, get rid of the Gambit, dog. Get rid of that Gambit, dog. Does this Black Bolt get rid of the Gambit? I mean, they know I have a Black Bolt that I can play right now, so they like thinking, hey dog, I gotta dude, I gotta play that. can't play Misery left, but you can go like Stature mid, Nico or something, right? I don't know. Maybe they just don't have enough cards, but Gambits make Mojo World also just an incredible liability as I'm looking at it. Like if they decide to go hard there, it's just such a crazy liability. Maybe I just want to put points everywhere else here. God. I don't know. It's such a crazy I hope I hit the Gambit and they don't play it here, but I think they might just play it. Oh, nice! They don't have it. That might make it. Oh, and we delete the Victoria. And Hood's turned off. Hood's turned off. I called it. Everything's coming up Regis right now, baby. Let's go. Does Gladiator ever screw us? Is their deck empty? Their deck is empty, so no, Gladiator can't screw us. This is just perfect across the board, man. Can Gambit even activate? I don't think it's possible, right? There's not enough stuff. Yes. Just haymakers, man, left and right, dude. Oh my god, that was perfect. The Strife Black Bolt was actually so sick. Man, that was a cool game. That was exactly what I wanted out of this deck. Like literally perfect. Loading. That's funny. Abby, like Deafening Chord sucks, man. Do we play it just for this Strife though? Yeah, probably. I know we have priority. It's totally dead, but it just ticks up Strife. Just so that we had a 3-drop, or you know, any on reveal on turn 3 basically now becomes a Strife activation. By bringing in for the opponent, sure. We can go Grandmaster. Oh my goodness, Giganto. Whoa, maybe it really is a Hella deck, huh? Well, stealing a Hella would certainly be a delight. Misery actually mid here, or just go ahead and do the Strife now that you have the Black Bolt, right? You might get like a Hella or something too though, which is kind of crazy to think about. Like I don't know what I'm getting off the cable, right? Oh, sick, dude. Drew Zemo. That's great for all these cable plays, because you know every card we draw, well actually no, that's better for Yondu's and so on. So, oh my god, Ghost Rider as well. Dang. I mean, it's still Black Bolt here, but currently I'm thinking Black Bolt helps them because they're a Hella deck, right? I need to steal cards from them, not discard cards from them, if that makes sense. So this pulls them down to 2 in deck, they draw 1, and then Zemo takes their last card in deck. I'm not drawing cards anymore, which kind of sucks, I will say, but maybe we just catch the Hella number 1. Death, okay. Not probably great. Starbrand and Blade. Boom is gone. Oh my god, we have to hit the Hella here, guys. We have to hit the Hella, man. Zemo is either Hella or a big guy. Big guy, big guy, big guy. Come on, be a big boy. Big old boy. I could have some sick plays off my Moon Knight, by the way, but we don't have a Moon Knight. I will see what I get here and then make a decision. It's Cosmo. Well, that sucks too. Good god, everything has been the worst. So can Black Bolt here discard their Hella? If I'm them, I think I'm playing Hella this turn, by the way. And it's like, it really sucks that even the Cosmo is like, is Hella somehow going to be the lowest cost card left in hand, right? I think I just play the Hella right now if I'm them. I don't care about snaps. We're infinite. This doesn't matter at all. Yondu does nothing, of course, just a body here, but I'm hoping to hit the Hella. We hit Sif. Okay, great. I think they're just playing Hella. Yeah, I would too. I don't see any reason to wait, right? It makes no sense to me to wait. Dang, dude. What do they have in hand? 1 card in hand. Well, it's almost certainly big enough to beat the Hulk here, right? What is this? Moon Knight? Yeah, that does nothing. I mean, I'm down by 11, and so that'd have to be the smallest card in history somehow. I don't know what it would even be. Hulk also, of course, doesn't win here. You only go to 25. It's close. I like it in theory, almost. It's got to be a 1 power card. Oh, dude, that's so sick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, what a steal of a game. We have no business being in that video game right there. Absolute steal. Okay, Cable, Zemo, Misery is definitely a possibility. You've also got Cable, Zemo, Strife is a possibility too, where Strife becomes the Misery. Fire Hair is also in the mix there too now. Oh, Strife's gonna become Black Bolt though, which is... Oh, dude, because I almost put Fire Hair in this deck, but I was like, I don't want to go too hard down the Misery path, because I don't want to have to do a bunch of other destroy stuff, right? I'm going to go for Strife Black Bolt here, I think. Hopefully this hits it on reveal, which it does. Phoenix Force, also a sick looking on reveal for the record. So this becomes Black Bolt. That discards one of their cards. That's great news. We're not losing out from Camelot either, which we're not gaining much, but we're not losing much either. Magic, that gives me more time to steal more of their stuff, honestly, man. That might be okay. Oh, this doesn't count as being played. I just remembered. It's just summoned. No. That's okay, though. This will still... We have time thanks to Magic so that it doesn't actually matter. Here you want to hit, of course, either Cable or Zemo. Phoenix Force seems kind of bad and pointless. Just moves it only. The good news is Grandmaster, of course, nets some points on Camelot. Zemo's great. Love it. That's great. More stolen stuff. Star-Lord. That's actually going to get a little bonus. I'll take it. He's a big boy. Misery gone. Or Fire Hair, maybe. I don't really care. Either way is okay. Adamantium Infusion gone. Okay. What's gone next? Fastball Special gone. Yes. Yeah, so they have 4 total cards remaining. Whatever I draw here, I'll always be able to play, so we should just wait, probably, right? Yeah. Deafening Chord turns off Kid Omega with priority 2, which is nice. So if they go for, like, the Arnim Zola gone off the Black Bolt, so this is maybe Black Panther. Yeah, Black Panther, but no Zola, no Kid Omega. I wonder if we could know exactly what's in their hand. I don't think I know exactly what's in their hand, but it's probably... I guess we haven't seen like a Nimrod yet. And then... Is there like a... I don't know, maybe a... Venom or a Carnage or something? I don't remember. Nimrod almost for sure, right? Sometimes Galactus. I don't know. Well, actually, we know... Well, we know it has to be... Was their deck already empty? Does it have to be 6 cost or higher? It could be a Foom. Oh god, Foom beats us, I think. If I lose to Foom, I'm gonna be so tilted, dude. I'm so sick of Foom, dude. So sick of Foom. Oh my god, dude. I am so sick of Foom, dude. This game was so sick. And it's like, none of it matters. Because again, you just play 2 cards and win. Oh... It had to be a Foom because it was Black Bolt, right? Like, oh, I'm so sick. I'm just sick. Oh, it's like so close too is what's annoying, right? Like we almost actually had enough points. Oh, God. I'm sick with these losses, man. That was such a fun game. Ruined once again by Foom. God, no. The opponent got a stature, which, honestly, we don't really discard our stuff much. You know, Moon Knight is the only symmetrical discard, so we might be able to avoid them getting a cheap stature is the takeaway here. Give me my own stature back. Jack Flag buff stuff here with Gwynpool. That's pretty crazy. I guess we'll go Gladiator. We don't want to go Moon Knight like we said, I think. I mean, Moon Knight, you know, does equalize the statures. Maybe we just go Zemo first, huh? Yeah, probably Zemo first. Yeah, let's just see. I mean, they've already had a lot of low-cost cards played or pulled, so we might actually get a decent, like, 3-drop or something here. 2 or a 3-drop already, maybe. 2-drop, okay. Do you rip the Gwynpool, maybe? We're actually getting a pretty decent Jack Flag thanks to Talo. We would have had a good strife here too, right? Would have been great. Winpool or Misery? It's gonna be like a 3-drop probably. I kind of think you go Misery, man. I like it actually. I think you get a good card here a lot of the time. Viv is gonna hit, unfortunately. Outside of some miracle Magneto grab or something off this Baron Zemo, you know, I don't know. Oh, Brood is a 3-drop, but it sucks. Dang, dude, Brood sucks. We didn't get any extra points there. That's kind of unfortunate. So now the question is, do you have to go Black Bolt? Probably have to go Black Bolt. I don't think you want to contest the Jack Flag spot. So the next turn is like some combination of like Stature, Cable, Jack Flag, probably. Wow, they just spent 5 on the Stature. I don't mind that. Shaw gone. Okay. That seems like a big hit for us. Strife here is Gwynpool, which is not relevant. How hard do we push left? Like, do they give mid? I think they kind of have to, right? Especially if I snap Bob out. They only have 5 cards in hand. They can't play that many cards because we know a lot of their cheap stuff is gone. I think you just go hard left and you trust mid. I think you could maybe get away with playing a Cable here too, for the record, because Jack Flag is actually worth 6 points. That's, you know... Oh, they're in though, dude. Oh, I'm nervous now. Crap. It doesn't. I'm not actually nervous. I'm infinite. Nobody cares. It means nothing to me. But I'm a little. Oh, well, they're just maybe trying to snap Bob back too, though. Maybe they think they have it with. Oh no, they went this way. I think this way is okay. That's just deafening chord. Who cares? We went so hard left. This has to be fine, right? Silver Surfer doesn't matter. That's not enough. I'm really shocked by the snap here. We're gonna push past this on points. Yeah, we called it right. They gave mid. You know, if honestly, this play would have been a lot scarier. How does Bob work? Oh, he doesn't snap back. He doesn't bounce back since both snaps happen this turn, right? That's even better for me, yeah. He just moves. It's just if a player snapped. It's not each time a player snaps. You know, with multiple end of turn activations, he bounces back and forth, but and of course over multiple turns. But in one turn with both snaps, he doesn't move back. So they didn't snap for that. I think they just felt confident, but I think we just really called our shot here. I was gonna say this would have been a lot scarier if we didn't steal their Brood and their Sebastian Shaw, right? We would have felt far more exposed on points because those were 2 ways for them to potentially scale a ton of points mid, for instance. Would have been a much more terrifying game. But because we took some of their kind of like instant boost cards out of play, it actually gave us a lot of confidence there. That was cool, man. Like, sometimes it's not about the cards themselves you're stealing, it's about the sort of information that you're stealing, which is nice. All right, Deafening Chord. I mean, you could play it if you wanted to roll for Strife already, right? Right now, it's kind of free to just also play this turn. Stature grabbed, okay. Yondu, Deafening Chord. I'm gonna say they're gonna play a Lasher mid. And I'm gonna hit it with Deafening Chord. Oh, Pixie, no. Discounts everywhere, dude. Yondu just potentially gets... Yeah, I was gonna say, Yondu gets way more interesting with Pixie. He hit the Shuri. That's sick, but what's the Pixie Shuri deck here? That's kind of making me nervous, too. Zemo also could be sick now, too, though. I don't know what... we see, like, Pixie Thor. I've seen some... I don't know what the Shuri's about. I'm scared. I mean, it would have been cool to get Shuri off this, by the way. I'm a little sad about that now, but hopefully there's another big target in there. Stature is actually the best target because she goes to 1 anyway, I think. Kidding me, dog? I think I like Gladiator better than anything else. I actually don't really have... I mean, I guess do you play Moon Knight on 5 because of Dream Dimension? I am a little worried about Stature then. Like, no, I guess does she go to 7? It doesn't say up to 6, but does Black Bolt then potentially get discarded, right? Oh my god, this is just the worst. This is an absolute disaster, dude. I'm now worried about Galactus, obviously. I'm gonna let them snap because I have nothing to lose. I'm infinite. Like, you know, it's nice to hit infinite a little earlier than I have in the past. Magic, huh? Maybe we get rid of a wing condition here, like Arnim Zola or Galactus or something. I don't know. We do indeed lose our Black Bolt instead of our Iceman. Fallen one's gone. Okay. Strife is currently Grand Master, which is crazy. I can make it Iceman, but like, does that really do anything? This does not affect me, but does affect the opponent. So maybe this is okay. I doubt the Iceman's particularly relevant, but you never know. I think this might literally be... I'm gonna get rid of Arnim Zola though, maybe. Hold up. I might be getting rid of Arnim Zola. That might be the only guy in hand. God, dude, I am losing like so many 50-50s, dog. Strife. Oh my God, dude. Well, now we know we lose to Arnim Zola, unfortunately. Is there anything on this Baron Zemo? I don't even have space. I think, yeah, it's repeat and then destroy, right? So, I mean, I guess in theory, if it's literally just Arnim Zola, they don't have any space over here. So if I just win this and then just like, I don't know, win this. I'm not gonna win this unless it's exactly Arnim Zola there. But why would you Arnim Zola there, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe like what's the other card here? It's Strife Fin Fang Foom. Strife. What is Strife? Is it? It's Arnim Zola. They just wanted a bigger Arnim Zola, but it's not big enough because Misery holds. What a weird game to win. Them locking themselves up right with this magic was a really interesting decision. I don't understand why that doesn't go mid. I don't know why they locked out here. This game was crazy, dude. I don't understand. I just like really don't understand. I think we had a really good chance to disrupt so hard, by the way, with that Arnim Zola. It would have cost 7 on turn 5, so it wasn't on the first Moon Knight, right? But on the second Moon Knight, we had such a good chance. I'm sure it was like a 50-50, right? Strife was 5, I think, at that point, maybe. They pushed him to 6 with Iceman, as I recall. Hey, Yandu! Yeah, you're good, man. We need to find Grand Master. Ooh, Madam Web turned off. Quinjet Madam Web. Feeling like I don't normally associate those cards together. Is there something I'm missing, forgetting? Even more confused. This is not a great Misery setup, unfortunately. But I think Zemo's the card I want to play the most anyway, and like it's good for Mojo World. And I just, frankly, right now want to learn a little bit more about my opponent's deck. Is this just an ongoing deck with like literally every ongoing card cheap? That's kind of crazy. So, oh my god, it's literally just every ongoing card, like cheap ongoing spam. That's wild. Oh dude, if only. I guess we try to steal a Spectrum here? I don't know. So confused. Strange Academy does put them at some risk, I guess. Goliath. Okay, that's a good power spike missing. Carter at 4. Moonstone Carter mid kind of seems like a thing, but again, Strange Academy might call that into question. Also, this has some great hits, but where? Sam, oh, you even play it this turn. Like, Misery's just destroying cards, basically doing nothing. I think you just do this and wait. I currently can't actually play a 4th card right, though, if I'm not careful. I sort of need to, like, Moon Knight here. That's going to get rid of your Misery. So you're only ever playing one more card that you top deck plus a Deafening Chord, and you're locked in right, which is tough. I don't feel good about this at all. This is extremely exposed, right? Because you barely have any points. Spectrum. Carter's gone. Okay, the Iceman Carter combo there is pretty sweet, actually. That's already too big, right? Because Strange Academy is inevitably going to result in a card going right. Or Shield can kind of fix some stuff anyway, too, occasionally. Moonstone right. So we always lose right. Left. I mean, Strife is 6 power. I mean, there's no way. We hit Ant-Man here, we're kind of better, but there's just no chance Strife wins. I mean, I ship it because what else are we gonna do? But like, there's just no chance Strife can win this. I ran out of cards more than the opponent. Yeah, it doesn't. Those are both good enough that it doesn't matter. This is a cool idea for a deck, for the record. I just want to say, like, moons. This is the Moon deck, dude. Moon by Moon. The miles in here is crazy. Like, that's why we saw the Madam Web. It's like a sick deck, dude. I don't know, man. Because you got like all these cheap ongoings for the Moon Girl Goliath stuff. Like, I think it's cool, dude. Our deck kind of fell apart here. We also just grabbed like the worst stuff. The Victoria Hand Moon Girl too. Like, this is a cool deck. I want to play this, dude. We're gonna recreate this, man. We saw almost every card. Well, yeah, I guess you still go Yondu here. Moon Knight on 3 might actually be fine. Ooh, Pixie means Yondu might catch a big hit. Oh, well, they got a Hazmat in their deck. They probably care about that. I don't know that I care about it too much, but... Moon Knight, okay. Strife would be incredible to be active, but he's not gonna be. I did not hit a filler here. Cord or Cable or Iceman all got missed. Scorpion, Nightcrawler. This is getting rid of my Strife or Grandmaster. Luke Cage gone for the opponent as well. Dang, dude. Dang, that's pretty cool. Do we want to hit Cable more? Maybe, yeah. There might be some good stuff on the Cable, actually. You know, we could catch a... what's this idiot? Ajax or something. I don't know. Cheap too, right? Pixie could make it super cheap. So in other words, I'm putting Cable in case we get him. You know, we got a 1 and 3 to hit him. Moon Knight for me does nothing, which is great. Oh, actually, could do something though. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Don't hit Moon Knight. Don't hit Moon Knight. Don't hit Moon Knight. Yondu again. Okay. Zabu is not a good hit. That just made their draw way better. So Man Thing we do know works pretty well against them. Left. There's 1 card left in their deck, though, for Zemo, man. Like, that's awfully tempting. But you also want to play Black Bolt before it's too late as well, right? Because you know you want to disrupt that hand. Yeah, might catch a 0-cost card they're saving for later or something as well. Valentina's a 4-cost in hand. There's their big Ajax, unfortunately. This hits what? Mystique. Oh, okay. That was going to be a second Ajax, perhaps. Well, dang, this is kind of hard now, though. Did I save the... No, I was talking about Zemo last turn, yeah. I don't feel good about Stature. It adds at least 1. And then if I do this, I'm adding at least 2. So they're already at 16, and I'm only at 18. But you can't play Man Thing, right? No, you don't feel good about this at all. If you go Man Thing mid, you go to 7 and the opponent goes to what? They're -4. They also go to 7. But you're always losing right, I think, if you do that. Yeah, I don't think this works, right? I don't think this works, unfortunately. Ooh, hold up. That might be the exact right. I think we're fine. We just want points, yeah. Doesn't actually... Oh, yeah, we're fine. Okay, 16 is fine. Yeah, nice, okay. Oh, God, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't exactly expecting Goliath. We would have had 1 more debuffed card, like we said, so this would have gotten 1 more point. Would have won 18 to 17 because Goliath also came in and buffed this. Whew, okay, man. Okay, Iceman Cable. We'll load up 1 spot here for for potential misery hits. I'm not really totally sold on like the misery in this world, but Killmonger, definitely destroy deck. That is a crazy looking X-23. She's like Ghost Rider or something, man. Is that one of those where like eventually it's gonna be like, well, I wish we'd freaking made this its own character, X-23 Ghost Rider version, you know? It's like, well, whoops. Oh my god, we took their Deadpool. Okay, that's honestly kind of interesting with like Baron Zemo, but I don't know if I want to wait on the Zemo here. Zemo, you'd hate to hit a Carnage, I guess. I don't. Misery Right doesn't really seem super worth it to me here. Nico is a good hit, I guess. Actually turns off Muir Island too. Oh my god. Well, I guess if we get the X-23 here, that'd be so sick. No, we lose out on points here. Oh man. Oscorp Tower random roll. That's so crazy. I talked about getting Carnage off Baron Zemo, by the way. I was like, it would suck to get Carnage. None of you thought it was happening that way, I bet. Do you just play the misery, right? Why am I playing the Strife? Like, what's the point? Oh, well, Strife is actually Black Bolt. What am I saying? That actually might be worth it, honestly. That's pretty good. Strife is not misery anymore. Strife is Black Bolt this game. My brain's turned off today, I think. Everybody's like, today, Regis? Another Carnage. Oh, that was from, wait, where was that Carnage from? Oh, Moira, I guess. Yeah, Moira. Okay. Sabretooth gone. Oh, actually, yeah, not exactly the plan, but pretty cool, honestly. Pretty sick synergy, I think. Black Bolt again. If you go stature now, you just really load up mid a lot. Does that feel like an overcommitment? Like, Misery's really hard to play for points later is the problem. If you go Misery now, but then, you know, your Black Bolt doesn't really get another good hit is the problem. I just hate adding 15 points mid. It feels like such an overcommitment. Do you say like, hey, maybe Right's fine? I don't know. I hate that too, but just don't want to play the Thunderbolt's Tower. Another X-23 gone. Okay, so that's actually just free energy for them and a free body for them, which sucks. They're gonna have a million energy this final turn. I'm very worried about Null here. Killmonger. They have literally a million energy. Only 3 cards, but a million energy. 3 extra energy this turn, I guess. I mean, we do have a little bit of flexibility here from a power standpoint, right? Which is kind of nice, but doesn't really feel like it wins, right? This sends Cable over. I don't even know if that's a distribution you really want. We do need some points. Cable or Black Bolt, we don't know. If Black Bolt goes over, you're still winning here, 13 to 11, sort of, yeah. But like, I think they could have multiple deaths, you know. I'm infinite, so we can ship every game. I don't care. Like, we'll let it fly. But I'm certain deaths and null combinations here. They could have almost could play 2 nulls, not quite, but I think 2 deaths and a null is reasonable, right? Some random little combination here seems very doable. I'm particularly worried about deaths, right? Oh, okay. Oh god, these dang Shulao versions of this deck are so crazy. Oh my god, if we'd hit the Black Bolt, we would have won. Dang, we just lost a 50-50, man. Dang, dude. Dang, dude. Old Deafening Chord 2 would have won us the game. The one that used to get rid of points. Used to have a -1 affliction. You guys say 1 point buffs don't matter, nerfs don't matter. They do sometimes. Dang, dude. Okay, we got Onslaught Citadel. That's pretty useless outside of a random Baron Zemo. Great Web might mess with the opponent, though. Who knows? We can load up mid, I guess. That's okay. Cable Zemo Strife is good because the Zemo might give you the Strife activation immediately, which I guess currently does not hit the Black Bolt that we've designed this for, but hitting a Misery is not potentially a disaster either. Deafening Chord also does enable that, but maybe for later. So Pixie, might grab a big card right off the Baron Zemo now. We don't necessarily get the smallest base thing anymore, although it seems we may have anyway. I don't know. We might have also just missed, I guess. Well, that's kind of annoying, I guess. It's also not an on-reveal, so Strife at this moment does not activate. So if I do this, I can go like Deafening Chord Moon Knight next turn. Deafening Chord hitting Thor doesn't actually do anything, by the way. I will currently hit the Misery, which is cool in theory, I guess, right? They are just loading up mid because they're worried about Great Web, which is reasonable. I did the same. They would have been accurately worried indeed. I have priority, so the Deafening Chord does nothing. Grandmaster also does nothing, but I guess it's just more points, right? So maybe you do that. This sets off the Misery. You delete Cable. Baron Zemo will activate again. So you might get something big again, right? I'm hoping I can actually trade up on points here. I'm starting at 18. Oh god, I just realized I might discard Misery. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I forgot I'm gonna discard the freaking Misery. So now Strife does literally nothing. Oh, actually, no, he turns off Mobius. I might be the dumbest man on earth, but that actually kind of worked. Did they get a Beta Ray Bill Hammer or not? They have no way to draw it reliably. There's no E3, no Jane. This might just hold. I might be the dumbest man alive, but this might hold. This is actually more points some of the time, but it's risky with Gladiator. Oh my god, it just holds. I'm so dumb. This is my first game. I forgot that, like, I mean, obviously I know how Moon Knight works. I've played this like 1,000 times, right? Like, obviously I understand the risk, but I kind of forgot, to be honest. Like, you just don't think about it, right? You're so focused on the opponent. I got to be careful of those Moon Knights. I mean, it's like a 50-50 anyway with that Red Hulk, but